2020-21 basketball season is underway. Today on the ISBSports.com Game of the Week, the Bremerton Knights take on the Olympic Trojans at Ridgetop Middle School. Who will come out on top today? Find out next on the ISBSports.com Game of the Week as the action starts now. All right, and welcome back here to second half action, about ready to get underway here at
Ridgetop Middle School, home of the Ridgetop Raiders. Yeah, Olympics playing over here. A couple of reasons. Here they found some asbestos. Rumor is in the locker room. They got a hole in their ceiling in the gym, which rain got in during the last rainfall and warped the floor. So they've got a couple problems over there.
Yeah, it's more than a couple problems with wood floor and asbestos. Not a good combo. All right, here we go. Second half action going from our left to our right are the Olympic Trojans.
Nice steal by Kanye Taylor.
He'll come up with a steal. Dribble drive coming in 1-on-3. Flips out one side to D'Angelo Moore for three. He elevates and hits. D'Angelo Moore, think it's 39-16. The ripple and the triple. Backcourt pressure shown. Here come the Trojans. They'll need a big second half to get back into this basketball. Bunny hopping in is going up with Ashton Trotter. Left hand floater and hits. Ashton Trotter. Bremerton back into front court now. Caleb Washington with the basketball, setting up the offense for the Bremerton Knights.
And you notice how patient Bremerton is?
Just working the basketball back and forth. Back to Washington, over to Moore, far side, driving into the lane, has the ball jabbed away still by the Trojans. Here we come. In the front is Braden Buchanan going coast to coast, missing the shot. Long pass down to an athletic. Ahmir Paden elevates for the ball and gets undercut. And he comes up, maybe not too happy about that foul. There's a hard foul on the play, Jim.
Yeah, both players went up and just came down awkwardly, and Paden got his legs cut out from underneath him.
So the Knights will inbound the backcourt. Gives it in the hands of Caleb Washington, the shooter for the Bremerton Knights. Along with Moore, they have a good ball club. Kanye Taylor picks up his dribble against the defense of Braden Buchanan. Flips it back out. Long shot by Moore. No good. Ball safe from going out of bounds by Ahmir Paden. He flips it in and goes off. The Olympic Trojans caroms off Braden Buchanan. Bremerton Knights basketball.
Yeah, but you see how Bremerton's just dominating the boards on the defense, on the offensive end?
It went from the corner for Moore. Oops. And Poe going up to get the rebound is Ashton Trotter. And going over his back was Ahmir Paden. A foul on Paden. 39-18, 6:25 to go here in the third quarter of play. More backcourt pressure shown by the Bremerton Knights, and trying to squeak himself as Ashton Trotter around the defense, steps on the sidelines, turn the basketball over. Another turnover by the Olympic Trojans.
Yeah, he kind of squeaked there, but D'Angelo Moore kind of helped him. He kept his hands high and he pushed with his hips. That's the way to play that kind of defense.
Washington for a long three, back rim no good. Dylan Perry will go up high and pull down the rebound. Trojans will come into front court. With the basketball is Malachi Quinini. They need some good ball handling because they really haven't had that so far tonight. And credit that to their different Bremerton Knights defense with a steal by Kanye Taylor. Feeds it to Washington, who lays it up and in. 41-18. More defense by the Bremerton Knights. They're everywhere, like Savloff Fair. Going in coast to coast as Ashton Trotter has a shot blocked. Here on the run is Ahmir Paden, goes in with a right-hand runner. It hits. Bremerton Knights, they have everything going their way, boy. Jim, this has got to be one of the best Bremerton Knights teams we have seen in the 2 or 3 years as Malachi Queenie comes in the front court. And he elevates from 10 feet and hits. Long pass down. D'Angelo Moore goes up, uses his body, misses the shot. Queenie will yank down the rebound. Here come the Trojans back the other way. In the front court, 43-20, 23-point lead play. The Bremerton Knights. Buchanan had to get the ball off to Quinini. He works himself around the pick for three. Uses his window, misses the shot. Blewett will yank down the rebound. Gives it up to Buchanan. He elevates and hits. Hits a shot and foul. He's whacked into one will go to Buchanan. And I do the shot. Yep, the shot will count. 43-22.
And it's Kanye Taylor's second foul. Get back to your statement before, Kevin. Yes, Bremerton is 3-0, and it looks like they'll be 4-0 at the end of tonight. But all of those 4 teams have been against sub-500 teams. So we'll find out for sure on Monday night when we're at the home of the Wolves in South Kitsap. Here's a 4A school Bremerton facing, and if they come away with a win there, legitimately say they're good.
D'Angelo Moore misses the shot. Pulling down a rebound is Kanye Taylor. Gets it back out for 3 by Ahmir Paden. Now to Mark, but D'Angelo Moore there for yet another offensive rebound. He'll cut around, dish up underneath. Nice dish underneath to Ahmir Paden on the baseline. Hits his shot and is fouled on the play to whack into 1.
Well, that's one thing about Ahmir Paden is he's strong. He plays physical. Remember when we were doing the Bremerton football game and he had 5 touchdowns? You know, he moves very well, and he plays with power, and that was a case of playing basketball with power.
Free throw off. Rebound by Buchanan. Gives it Quinini. Almost the ball rips his head off and gets away from the defensive pressure. Quinini has a foul on the floor as he spins to the rack. Fouled by Caleb Washington.
And Caleb had it perfect. He was dogging him the whole way. He had his hips on him, and he just had it last minute. He put his hands in there to, and they got him on it. Now what are you going to do? You got all those players on 3 substitutes for Bremerton.
Chris Cabana will come in, will counter for the Olympic Trojans. There's Quinini from 8 feet and hits. Malachi Quinini closes the gap, 45-24. And slowly looking upon the clock and using his time to come across half court is Wilson. Gives near side because a couple of numbers I don't have on my roster. There's a reverse lay-in up off the mark by Paden. Rebound pulled down. And the shot missed by Sam Tucker. And now we have a loose ball on the floor. And it's going to go to the Olympic Trojans.
Is that Sam?
We got Trevon Pietz in. We got Sam Tucker in. A couple of new bodies. And one more. I don't have a number 4 on my roster, but he's number 20.
Oh, number 20 is Daryl Smith.
Daryl Smith.
Yeah, he played in the first half. He didn't do much, so you didn't call his name. So.
Well, he's not in the roster I was sent either.
Yeah, that probably helps.
So they'll clean up a little bit of moisture on the floor. They'll see if their shoes squeak, and we'll get in for action. More backcourt pressure shown by the Bremerton Knights defensively. Trojans will break it, come into front court as Dylan Perry go up coast to coast and hits the shot. Nice job by Dylan Perry. Going against the defense by the Bremerton Knights, uses his body and hits the shot. Here's driving back the other way is Paden. He goes up into the defense as he drives through the lane, goes up and he is fouled, hits the shot, and it'll be a whack into 1, and going to the free throw line will be Ahmir Paden.
But you see, once again, even though Bremerton dribbled the ball up the floor, they dribbled it up with speed and were actually at the 3-point line before Olympic even got back to turn around into their 2-3 zone. So Bremerton is continuing in the second half to just play the game faster than Olympic.
Now defensive pressure, backcourt pressure, if you will, has really just rattled the Olympic Trojans. As completing a 3-point play is Ahmir Paden, 48-26 now. And here's some more of that backcourt pressure. Trojans will give it to Queenie to get across, and he runs right in to
Daryl Smith.
Daryl Smith.
But Daryl Smith was camping there, and the referee didn't catch that because Trevon Pietz was dogging the ball handler, and the referee was paying attention to that action and never saw Smith that it just was growing roots there at the volleyball attack line.
You can hear the smack as they collided. Here's the steal by the Bremerton Knights. Hesitation move, drives in, losing the basketball, gets it up. Now back to
Ruppe Wilson.
Joseph Wilson. Ruppe Wilson hits the shot. 51-26. Here come the Trojans back the other way. Malachi Queenie goes in between the traffic, and one of them's going to get a foul. It's going to be Wilson. And we'll go against number 20. What is his name?
Daryl Smith.
Daryl Smith. I'll try to remember that. So yeah. Quinini will be at the free throw line shooting 2 for the Olympic Trojans, Jim.
Yeah, Daryl Smith's been all 4 years. He's the consummate team player. Will do whatever the coaches need for him. I mean, not gifted athletically, but Daryl will just give you everything he's got.
51-27. 3:09 to go here in the third quarter play. Quinine will bend, flex, release, and hit the free throw. Quinine will check out. And Josiah McAdagay will come in for the Olympic Trojans. And here come the Bremerton Knights back the other way in the front court. Swings the near side to Pad, now far side. Bunny hops in, kicks it back out for Ruppe Wilson for three. Back rim, no good. Long rebound, pulled down by Pietz. And they'll get the ball back out on top. Wilson will reset the offense. They'll dump it down low now to Ahmir Paden, who will turn, spin, and fire. Back rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Buchanan. Here comes the Trojans in the front court. Good defense in transition by the Bremerton Knights to get back, and the Trojans, without getting a break, will have to set up the offense. Blewett will inbound to try to fling one in. Ball deflected away from Buchanan into the hands of Jaden Blewett. Off the rebound, pulled back off the miss. Pulled down by Dylan Perry. By Chris Cabato, and he is fouled. He will go to the free throw line. The foul is going to be called on Sam Tucker.
Yeah, weak side rebound, and Sam didn't he slapped at the ball, instead of jumping, and just slapped at it and slapped his arm.
At the free throw line, shooting two. Cabato hits the first free throw, 51-29. Kanye Taylor will check back in for the Bremerton Knights. Caleb Washington will check back in as well after a brief rest for the two. 2:23 to go. Free throw, back rim, no. Well, looks like it's going to pop out there. The spin caught the front rim and reversed it back in. 51-30. Far side on the floor now to Sam Tucker. They'll work the ball around near side now to Pietz for three. The ripple, the triple for Pietz. And he hits the shot, 54-30. Everybody hitting and getting into the scoring act today for the Bremerton Knights. Here's almost a steal. Ball controlled. Now there's almost a steal again by the Bremerton Knights as he tries it away from Chris Cabato. Chasing it down was Tucker, but he couldn't quite get there. It'll be Trojans basketball, far side of the floor. .154 to go here in the third quarter, and an offensive foul called as a push-off on the off arm by the Trojans. So the Bremerton Knights will inbounds right across from us here at Ridgetop Middle School, home of the Raiders. Here's Pietz back on top. Washington swings the ball to the far side to Tucker, who eyes one, flies one, and buys one. Sam Tucker for three to ripple the triple for Tucker, 57-30. More backcourt pressure shown by the Bremerton Knights. Washington will reach in and get his hands caught in the cookie jar. He tried to pry the ball away from McAdagay.
Yeah, when you body up the player and reach in for the ball right in front of the referee, that's kind of you're going to get caught.
And he did. No cookies for him. At the free throw line, McAdagay, and Knights have built that lead up to 27, and McAdagay trying to kind of chip into that for the Trojans. They need to get a lot done in a hurry. He misses the front end of a 1-and-1. The ball ricochets into the hands of Tucker. Gets it in the front court. Takeda Washington, far side to floor for Kanye Taylor. He tries a three-back for him. Long shot, long rebound. Goes in, follows the shot, gets the rebound, goes up, makes the shot, and has the ball jabbed out, but off the hands of Olympic Trojans. And the Bremerton Knights will maintain possession, so inbounds off to our left. And a timeout called on the floor by the Bremerton Knights, a 30-second timeout. We'll step aside, be back in 30 seconds. Your score, Knights 57, Trojans 30.
Hi, I'm Michael from McLeod's Grill House. When was the last time you had the perfect steak, award-winning prime rib, or an awesome handcrafted hamburger? McLeod's Grill House is the #1 steakhouse in Kitsap County. In fact, we have won the West Sound Home and Garden's Best Steak and Prime Rib Award in 2015, 2017, 2018, 2019, and we finished a close second in 2016. Look out 2020. Are you looking for something to do? Find us on Facebook or online at McLeodsGrillhouse.com to stay up to date on all things McLeod's.
And welcome back to the broadcast. K-Mac with Jim Portune. Knights will inbounds off to our left. Leading it big, 37-30 alley-oop for Kanye Taylor, too tall. Trojans will come in the front court. Trojans need to get a lot done against the swarming just defense by the Bremerton Knights. Here's a steal. Stolen back by the Trojans, however, as they come in the front court. Ball jabbed out of play, but the Bremerton Knights will carry him into the hands of Ashton Trotter, sitting on the Trojans bench. Trotter really has had a chance to get his shot going today.
Now, Bremerton's been playing man-to-man all game, and they're playing it tight.
Jaden Blewett, the big man, working the ball around. Now they give it up to a more suitable person with the basketball, Christian Blewett. Double teamed on the zone defense. And there's another reach-in foul, this time on Trevon Pietz as he rounding the corner off a pick, reaches in for the basketball, and then it gets whistled for the foul. With 37.7 seconds to go, on the free throw line for the Olympic Trojans will be Jessica Makudá today. He'll be shooting 1-1. Free throw up and good. Running into 1-1. When he come back in, Malachi Quinini, he'll be coming in for Makudá if he makes his free throw. You ever, Jim, and if you knew somebody coming in for you as a shooter, you'd miss the free throw so you could stay in longer?
Oh, it happens all the time.
And he will make them both. And Makudá out, Quinini in for the Trojans. I was such a good free throw shooter, I always bait him. Even if I tried to miss, I'd make it. That was a drag, especially if you knew somebody's coming in for you.
I have no way to prove that.
Inside the pass to Kanye Taylor, just goes up and through.
It was a good move.
Misses the shot. Taking down a rebound are the Trojans. But quickly coming to front court, try to fire a pass on the baseline to Blewett. And off his hands, too strong. Turnover by the Olympic Trojans. Seems like a recurring theme. Turnover by the Trojans tonight.
Yeah, they just don't. This year's team just doesn't have the athletes it has had in the last couple years.
Kaden Washington with it. He'll try a long shot and hits it. Kaden Washington from downtown at the buzzer to end the third quarter and gives the Knights their biggest lead of the night. It is now the Knights on top 60-32 after 3. We'll be back.